Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day I get my get back. What's the word? I already forgot the word. I forgot my whole intro. Revenge? Comeuppance? I'm trying cookies. I'm trying cookies because the bacon episode didn't come out too good. And redemption. Today's the day I get my redemption. The muffins, they didn't come out good. Even though at the end of the episode, it was like, they aight. They didn't come out good. My mom tried them. She spit them out immediately. My roommate tried them. He said they're 6 out of 10. I'm getting my redemption today. I'm not doing anything complicado. I'm just doing something simple. It's called Sally's Baking Recipes. Her name is Sally McKinney. She's a professional food photographer, cookbook author, and a baker. She's had this page since 2013. Okay, so she knows what she's doing. It's just simple, chewy, chocolate chip cookies. Can't really mess this up. It's not complicado like cherry muffins, just simple. Why are these my best in all caps chocolate chip cookies? The chewiest of chewy and the softest of soft, extra thick, just like my favorite peanut butter cookies. The peanut butter cookies was a link, it was blue. Bakery style, big, exploding with chocolate. Key ingredients for chewy chocolate chip cookies. Melted butter produces the chewiest cookies. It can, however, make your baked cookies greasy. So I made sure there's enough flour to counteract that. And using melted butter is also the reason you don't need a mixer to make these cookies. Great. More brown sugar than white sugar, cornstarch, egg yolk. So I've already kind of scattered out this recipe before, just because I want to know like what I'm getting into. It's very doable. It's not complicado. It's not muy complicado. It's very doable for a beginner like me. Major success tips. Chill the dough. I'm gonna make the dough. I'm gonna do what I need to do today. And then today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday morning, 8:40 a.m. Yes, I'm making cookies at 8:40 a.m. I'm gonna make the dough today. And then I'm gonna come back Friday morning in 2 days time, roughly around the same time. And I'm gonna get the dough out and then I'm gonna finish making the cookie process. I'm not gonna go through all the ingredients. I'm gonna just skip down to the instructions because I can just scroll up and down and y'all don't need to know all of that. Instructions, number 1, whisk the flour, baking soda, cornstarch, and salt together in a large bowl and set aside. You think this is big enough? I feel like this should be big enough. I'll use that as my large bowl and I'll just get these out in case I need them. And where are my cup measures? I got my big cup measure, small cup measure. I don't know what else I need. I'll get the rest later. I still have my expensive cornstarch. Got this from Whole Foods. Don't shop at Whole Foods. It's too expensive. It's great quality though, but it's too expensive. And I'm broke. 1 1/2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Okay. All right, I got my teaspoon, got my cornstarch. I'm going to spill most of this. I just need 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Okay, let me get my cornstarch. Please don't. Oh my God, so much is, oh, I can just scoop in there. Oh my God, that's so much. Is this a teaspoon? Look at how much there is. Look at how much there is. I feel like that's a little too much. Well, just pray to God. And then a 1/2 teaspoon, that's about half. Then I need a teaspoon of, good God almighty, I'm getting cornstarch all over the place. And I need a teaspoon of baking soda, right? 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Oh my God, it went up, oh my God. I'm wasting so much. Look, there's just baking soda and cornstarch in my sink. I need salt too, right? 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon. Come on, Kash. That's about half. I don't want too much salt. And then I need my flour. How much flour do I need? And then in parentheses, it says spooned and leveled. What does that mean? How to properly measure baking ingredients video.
Is measuring the ingredients properly. I have a quick trick that will help. Pulse whole oats in a food processor.
Okay. Calm down. Spoon and measure. I got most of it. Spoon, level that out. Sally might be onto something. I got a little bit more than 1 cup. So let me spoon out and level. That's about 1 cup. Okay, great. Now I just need to do this one more time. Dude, that's perfect. Perfect 1 cup. Wow. And then I just need a 4th cup. 4th cup, it's not that much, so I'll just spoon this. Perfect. Okay, you know what? Sally was kind of onto something. Good job, Sally. I got all that I needed. Perfect. I need 3/4 cups of unsalted butter melted and cooled in 5 minutes. Okay. Now I'm confused. So I need 12 1/2 tablespoons. Oh, it just comes in 1 big block? Are you serious? It just comes in 1 big block? Oh, damn, what's the best way to do this? So it says 3/4 cups, 12 tablespoons. So I'm just gonna melt this whole stick of butter and then just pour it into here until I get 3/4 cups. I'm just gonna do like 30 seconds. 30 seconds, cause I don't want the same thing to happen last time where the butter exploded all over the microwave. I'm gonna have to whisk this. How we looking? Oh, bro, we're still not even anywhere close to melting. It's like a little flimsy though. Okay, we're pretty melted. I think this looks good. Now I need 3/4 cup. Melted and cooled 5 minutes asterisk. So I'm assuming that means it needs about 5 minutes to cool. That's good. That's good. That's good enough. Okay, this is whisked. We don't need a whisk anymore. In a medium bowl, whisk the melted butter, brown sugar, and granulated sugar until no brown sugar lumps remain. Look at this. Look at this. Before I pour my brown sugar, there are 2 pieces of bread in the brown sugar. Can you see that? Deadass. There's 2 pieces. Look, you saw that. There's 2 pieces of bread in the brown sugar. Allegedly, bread helps. The moisture in bread helps keep brown sugar moist. Something along the lines of that. It's about time for me to spoon and level. That's pretty good. I'll do like a little bit more. Good enough. And I need 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. It's almost perfect. Wow, hold on, that might actually be perfect. Hold on. That's actually perfect. That's perfect. Perfecto. 1/2 cup. Now we just need to wait for the butter to cool. What are we looking? 13 seconds. It's not cooled at all. It's still hot. What do? It's not cooled. Melted and cooled 5 minutes. She said 5 minutes. It's been 7 minutes. It should be good to pour now. Something goes wrong, she will get a lawsuit. In a medium bowl, whisk the melted butter, brown sugar, and granulated sugar until no more brown sugar lumps, whatever it's called. Wow, this is taxing. It looks pretty good. I think there still might be a couple lumps left. Okay, there's still a couple lumps. Oh my God, how long am I gonna have to do this for? I don't know if you would call that lump or just inconsistency in the mix. I'll do a little bit more whisking. Okay, now I'm done. I'm done. I don't wanna do this anymore. Good enough. What do I need? Whisking, egg, and egg yolk. My egg, I don't wanna get any shell, so I'm just gonna have to finger this egg. That's an egg and a half right there. Oh my God, I'm getting egg all over the clean dishes. Whisking egg and egg yolk, okay. This is starting to look pretty good, honestly. That looks good, man. Finally, whisking vanilla extract. And how much do I need? 2 teaspoons. Where's my teaspoon? Here she is. That's a teaspoon right there. And then I think that's all that I need. Oh, I forgot the chocolate chips. Don't I need chocolate chip sauce? Boom, 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 boom. Pour into dry ingredients. I got confused. Get all this out. Hopefully I did everything. It's saying that after I whisk in the vanilla extract, my ingredients were supposed to be, or the mixture was supposed to be thin. It wasn't too thin. Anyways, mix together with the large spoon or rubber spatula. Oh, I'm supposed to mix. I'm not supposed to whisk. I'm supposed to mix. Woo! My hand hurts. This is as mixed as I can physically do. The dough will be very soft, thick, and greasy. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. Fold in the chocolate chips. Oh, so we're just throwing in chocolate chips. You're not gonna give me a warning? 1 1/4 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips or chocolate chunks. Fire. Oh yeah, baby, these are going in. I need one cup and a fork. That's a cup. Okay, this is great. I could eat this whole bag. Okay, fold in the chocolate chips. Not necessarily sure what fold means, but I'm just gonna start mixing. I feel like fold was a technique that was pretty important to this recipe, because these chocolate chips aren't necessarily like sticking. Woo, it's taking everything out of me too. This is the best part. Oh yeah, oh, a little salty. Something about the taste of that tells me that I wasn't supposed to do that. This is pretty good, like this is what we're working with. You see, you kind of catch in, like, it's pretty good. Oh, the chocolate chips may not stick to the dough because of the melted butter, but do your best to combine them. Thanks, Sally. Cover the dough tightly and chill in the refrigerator for at least 2 to 3 hours. Nice. This is what we're working with. That's pretty good, okay. Chill in the fridge for at least 2 to 3 hours or up to 3 days. So I'm gonna do 2 days, like I already said at the beginning of the video, and I'm gonna revisit Friday morning. Okay. We are back. It is time to bake my cookies. It has been, what, 2 days? 3 days? 2 days? I think it's been 2 days. I think it's been 2 days since we made this baby girl. Yeah, it's hard as rock. Is it supposed to be like that? It's not necessarily soft. I mean, I could knock a bitch with this. Take the dough out of the refrigerator and allow it to sit and soften at room temperature. It's been about 10 minutes. It hasn't really softened though. Should I wait like 5 more minutes? I guess I'll wait like 5 more minutes. I'm tired of waiting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of waiting. It's still rock hard. But that's okay. I trust in the process. Using a cookie scoop or a tablespoon, measure 3 scant tablespoons, about 2 ounces or 60 grams of dough for XL cookies, or 2 heaping tablespoons. Look at that. Look at her. She looks great. 2 heaping tablespoons? Bro, this dough is hard. Make sure the shape is taller rather than wider. Ow. Okay, so like, I feel like this is our benchmark. You see? I got cookie dough on my finger. Ugh. Okay, and then I need to roll into a ball. Make sure the ball shape is taller rather than wider. Interesting. This is pretty good. This is pretty good, wouldn't you say? This is pretty good. Okay. This is pretty easy. It's not too hard either. I thought it was gonna be like super mega hard, but it's not. It's really soft. At this point, I'm kind of just eyeballing it, which is probably a recipe for disaster, but is this gonna be too small, this baking sheet? I feel like this should be big enough. I just don't know how far apart to put all these. This is like too small. I think this one is like a little too small. Now this one feels a little too small. Oh well. Maybe I'm just being dramatic, but I feel like this baking sheet is a little too small. Okay, I feel like I have too much dough, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna get a smaller sheet and put some on those. Okay, I actually lied. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get I'm just gonna get another big tray. Because I'm just like, these are pretty big and I don't want them to bake into each other. You get my drift. I got that roll into ball, making sure the shape is taller rather than wide. I'd say I did that pretty well for all of these. So bake the cookies for 12 to 13 minutes or until the edges are very lightly browned. Bake the cookies for 12 to 13 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer for 13 minutes.
13 minutes starting now.
Thank you, my queen. The centers will look very soft, but the cookies will continue to set as they cool on the baking sheet for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, press a few extra chocolate chips into the tops. Oh, I'm supposed to have extra chocolate chips left over? I accidentally ate them all. Damn. Oh, damn. Oh, it's optional. It's optional. It's optional. It's optional. It's optional. It's optional only for looks. Only for looks. Okay, good. I ate them all. In the past 2 days, I ate them all. I'm not gonna lie. I don't keep sweet treats here, and so the chocolate chips were my sweet treat. So all we need to do is wait for the timer to go off, and then we'll check and we'll make sure the edges are lightly browned. If they're not lightly browned, then I'll do it a little bit longer. If they are lightly brown, I'll take them out, let them cool for 10 minutes, and then we're eating. This is getting dramatic now. So basically, I put the cookies in for like 14 minutes. They weren't done after 14 minutes. I put them back in for about 4 minutes. They still weren't done. I put them back in for about 4 minutes. Again, they still weren't done. I just put them back in for 2 minutes and I think they're gonna be done. They're good enough. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. The cookies they're still a little warmy. They're not necessarily cold, but I'm gonna eat it. I'm excited. I'm gonna just jump. Hell yeah, hell yeah. These are some cookies right here. Okay, they're pretty good. I think I let it sit in the oven for too long. That one, yeah, I let them sit in the oven for a little too long. The big jumbo ones are fine though. The jumbo ones are fine. They're a little too crunchy, and that's definitely because I let them sit in the oven for too long. But it's hard to tell. It's my first time. They're so fire though. I'm gonna eat them. I am not disappointed, but I'm not amazed. I mean, I'm still eating it. That's definitely gotta be a good sign. I definitely did let them sit for a little too long though. That didn't work out too well in my favor, but well, I don't really have much more to say. I mean, the middle is still very chewy, don't get me wrong. The middle is still very chewy. The edges are way too crunchy though. They're way crunchier than I wanted it to be. I think they're like that because I let them sit in for too long. That's the explanation. That's the thing, that's what, damn. That was what I would say is a successful episode of Chef Kash. Like I said before, I am a child stuck in an adult's body. So whenever I come out with even moderate successes like this, it's a win. And I would say this is a moderate success. I got pretty good cookies. It's not good because I'm gonna eat them now, and I don't want to eat them because I'm a big, strong man. I don't want the calories, but I can enjoy them at like 2 a.m. in the morning. I won't regret them then. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, leave what you want to see me do in the comments down below because I am open to all kinds of suggestions. But let me, fair warning, if I deem it too difficult, because I am somebody that still struggles to cook just chicken. If I deem it too difficult, I'm probably gonna push it a little farther down the list. That doesn't mean it's never gonna get done. It's just gonna go a little farther down the list. But look at Kash, y'all. Look at Kash.